Knock knock.
Who's there?
Banana.
Banana who?
Knock knock.
Who's there?
Banana.
Banana who?
Knock knock.
Who's there?
Orange.
Orange who?
Orange you glad my topic's not bananas. It's about Florida oranges. It is well known that oranges have a lot of vitamin C, but what else would you really need to know about them? According to Pittman and Davis, Florida produces nearly 80% of the nation's orange crop. That comes to about $9 billion a year, and this can impact us each personally here in Florida because all of these companies pay taxes to the state, which fund public education and our university here. I'm from Indian River County, which is where oranges are one of our largest businesses. I was also a member of the 4-H citrus tree program, where I grew a different variety of orange every year. Although the Florida industry is huge, it can be broken down into a few simple parts that make it much more easy to understand. I will explain the history, the lifestyle, and the benefits of oranges. With so much to learn, it's easiest just to begin at the beginning. Oranges are not native to Florida. They originated in China and were spread throughout the world by various traders. Oranges came to Florida when the Spanish came to St. Augustine in the late 1500s. The French then brought sweet oranges in the 1700s and bred these oranges with the existing crop and created the first groves. Oranges became a commercial fruit in the mid-1800s with the introduction of the railway system into the state. And during World War II, oranges became a major cash crop when they began earning an average of $1 million a year. Orange groves originated in North Florida. However, due to many frosts and the crops continuing to die, growers moved south where they have remained. Florida now grows many different types of oranges, the most popular of which are Navel, Temple, Valencia, and Honeybell oranges. While all of these types have different growing seasons and nutritional needs, their life cycles are relatively similar. Oranges are grown on trees, but a citrus grower has a lot of work to do before they are ready to produce fruit. Orange growers do not use seeds. Instead, they use grafting or budding. Grafting is when a section of a stem of a leaf bud is taken and inserted into the stalk of a tree. A minimum of 2 plants are needed for this process, but 3 or more can be used. This is what it looks like, and it would become up straight just like a regular tree would, and you would do this while it is still young. Budding is a type of grafting where the upper portion of the graft is a single bud instead of a stem, and you would do this on an already mature tree. This guarantees that the new tree will have the same properties as its parent tree. This is not a guaranteed thing when you use a seed because oranges have a tendency to change from the seed to the new tree. And orange growers like to know what kind of product they're getting. The growing process for either of these two methods is the same. The tree will continue to grow and develop until it is ready to produce a fruit. You know a tree is ready to produce fruit when it produces orange blossoms. Orange blossoms will appear 5 to 18 months before fruit will. You cannot tell the size of a crop based on orange blossoms because there is always more orange blossoms than there will be fruit. However, there are some things you can tell. For example, you can determine whether or not the fruit will be seedless. If a tree has self-pollinating orange blossoms, it will produce a seedless fruit. However, if it requires insects for pollination, it will produce a fruit with seeds. Oranges also cannot be harvested until they are fully ripened, because unlike other fruits, they will not ripen after they have been picked. According to the University of Florida, 95% of harvesting in Florida is done by hand to prevent damage to the tree. After they are harvested, some oranges are sold as whole fruit. They are sent to packing houses where they are washed and covered with a thin coat of wax to help preserve them. The remaining oranges are sent to juicing plants where they become Florida orange juice. While these are the two most recognizable forms of oranges, there are other benefits that oranges can give us too. These benefits come from the fruit and the peel. A fruit contains a variety of vitamins and minerals, the most common of which are vitamin C, calcium, potassium, citrate, and vitamin A. According to Hale Groves, oranges can help boost an immune system, improve focus, and impact your weight loss, while also reducing the risk of high blood pressure, stroke, and kidney stones. The orange peel also has many uses. At home, it can improve skin tone, act as a compost or kindling, and it repels ants, mosquitoes, cats, and slugs. Commercially, orange peels are used as cattle feed, tobacco additives, brown sugar preservatives, and in plastics. And even though it's really gross, the oil from the peel can be used to treat and clean sewage. With all these uses, it's easy to see why oranges play such a large role in Florida's economy. I hope you now have a better understanding of just how oranges impact you and your daily life, even in unseen ways. Oranges have a long history around the world and in Florida. Growers have adapted to Florida's climate and have created many ways to produce a high-quality product with many personal and commercial uses. Without oranges, Florida's economy, history would be completely different. A variety of plastics, cleaners, health aids, and even funny jokes would not exist. Thank you.